The Jehovah's Witnesses have been accused of failing to address recommendations from the Child Abuse Royal Commission a year and a half after a damning public hearing. Senior members of the organisation have been called to appear before the commissioners in Sydney. Thomas Ariti is covering the hearing and he joins me now. Thomas, what were the Jehovah's Witnesses expected to have achieved by now?
Well, Kim, the Royal Commission had made a number of recommendations to the organisation, and they were made after a public hearing back in mid-2015. Now, the evidence back then revealed some critical issues, one of which was known as this two-witness rule, which states that officials cannot accept an accusation of any wrongdoing unless there are two witnesses. Now, the Commission found that this rule was devised more than 2,000 years ago and was still applied inflexibly even in the context of child sexual abuse. There were a range of other issues too. The organisation didn't report all allegations of abuse to police. Alleged victims had to give evidence in front of their abuser. There was a lack of support for them, and in the organisation, women have traditionally been excluded from the decision-making process with regards to the investigation of any complaint and any discipline. I'll add that there's also been a long-standing practice of socially shunning people who wish to leave the organisation, including victims of abuse. Counsel assisting the Royal Commission, Angus Stewart, also reflected on the impact of the previous hearing into the Jehovah's Witnesses, and he told the commissioners that there had been a global response.
The Royal Commission has received more than 1,165 items of correspondence in relation to the Jehovah's Witnesses and Watchtower Australia. This correspondence has been received from all over the world, including from the United Kingdom, Austria, France, Germany, Italy, Spain, Belgium, the Netherlands, New Zealand, South Africa, Brazil, the Dominican Republic, Canada, and the United States of America. The correspondence has been overwhelmingly critical of the Jehovah's Witnesses' institutional response to child sexual abuse.
That's Counsel assisting the Royal Commission, Angus Stewart. Thomas, has the organisation given an undertaking that it's going to resolve these issues?
Well, Kim, they have consolidated child safety rules and procedures into a user-friendly resource. They've published new child protection documents and they're being actually distributed worldwide. It's also important to note that since the case study, the Royal Commission has received 17 allegations of abuse within the Jehovah's Witnesses organisation. 15 of those have been reported to the police and the remaining 2 requested not to. But there are still unresolved issues. There's a written policy stating that an alleged victim doesn't have to face their abuser, but that's only being communicated to elders, not the general members. The Jehovah's Witnesses have also given evidence that they're prohibited by the scriptures from altering that two-witness rule I mentioned a moment ago, and women are also still restricted to a supporting role. A senior member of the Australian organisation, Rodney Spinks, was also asked about the policy of reporting matters to the police, and Justice Peter McClellan expressed his concerns.
It is their absolute right to report, and the elders will fully support you in doing that.
Mr. O'Brien, I think the point that's being made is that it's one thing to have responded since we looked at you, another thing as to what you'll be doing in 5 years' time. You understand?
Yeah, 5 years future, Your Honour.
Unless intent is reflected clearly in your policy documents, there's a very good chance you'll just fall backwards. You understand?
The point is well taken, Your Honour. We've put it in the most recent document, and retrospectively it has to be adjusted in the other documents. I take that point.
That's Rodney Spinks from the Jehovah's Witnesses at the Child Abuse Royal Commission. Finally, Thomas, if this is a global issue involving the organisation, are we expecting to hear evidence from the international governing body?
Well, Kim, the Royal Commission requested that a member of the international organisation, they're based in the US, that they give evidence at today's public hearing. We've been informed that in January they received a written response that no one would be available to appear.
Thomas